Good morning. You come with us.
All right. Thank you for your able assistance. I hope neither of you suffered any lasting damage. Well, that's my chair. That's the interrogator's chair. Would you like to hear something rather amusing? The SS observed 2 airdrops during the night within 5 minutes of each other, as it turned out, and both the agents who parachuted so courageously into occupied France turned out to be stuffed dummies. One of them bore a rather unkind resemblance to the Fuhrer, I believe. Well, you're wondering why there were 2 of them. Well, I underestimated the British. I couldn't be sure they'd have the wits to arrange a decoy for you, so I took the precaution of fixing one myself. Didn't want you falling into SS hands, you see. I even tipped them off when to expect the drop. Anonymously, of course. I'm quite unpopular enough as it is. With the SS, I mean. You're doubtless aware the Abwehr and the SS don't always see eye to eye. They killed your friend, you know. Last radio operator from London, codename Russo. What's yours? Tortured him to death. He talked, but not much, not as much as if I'd had him. So now I've got you. Well, there's no hurry. I wouldn't expect you to be exactly loquacious after a night under the English Channel. Outside, you get some sleep. I'm tired myself. Been waiting nearly a week for you ever since Rousseau died. Why do you still call it the English Channel, by the way? Rather absurd, don't you think? Like some breakfast first. Cup of coffee. Copy of last Thursday's Times. I've done the crossword, I'm afraid. I'll be back later for a talk.
121837, Mainwaring, David, Captain, British Army, end of conversation. Don't bother to come back.
I'm sorry I woke you. I dropped a boot. I can never get used to these damn things. One of my nation's more puerile characteristics. They love the sound of marching feet. Honestly, if the Abwehr didn't let me wear civvies from time to time, I swear I'd desert. That's great. Hey. Look at that. Dirty great corn. If Hitler ever leads his victory march into London, I'll be at the back hobbling.
You're coming to bed?
I rather thought I might, yeah. Yeah, good night's work, that. Very good. One in the eye for the SS, too. My God, they'll be hopping. There'll be trouble about this, I hope. Nina. Nina?
Sorry, did I fall asleep again?
Yes.
I waited up a long time for you.
Really?
Something wrong?
You forgot to put the catch on the lavatory window.
Oh, sorry.
You'll be too dead to be sorry. It's you they're after.
I told you they believed me.
I wonder.
I only said what you told me to.
French Jewish communist resistance worker sleeping with the German sergeant to get information to pass on to her brother Mackie. I wouldn't have believed it.
Well, I'm sure they did.
Well, you must have told the story of great conviction, and perhaps you believed it yourself. Perhaps it's true.
I just want to stay alive.
That's why you're with me at all, isn't it?
You're tired, Wolf. Coming to bed.
Isn't it?
Don't go out again tonight.
Oh.
It's been nearly a...
Don't need to go out again tonight.
You caught him?
Yes, I caught him. Oh. Glad? Sorry?
It's nothing to do with me. The war's nothing to do with me. I've opted out.
Perhaps you should say opted in with me.
All right. Opted in. With you and your cigarettes.
Stop talking like a tart.
I was trying to lighten the conversation a little. And I am glad you caught him if it means you're going to get some sleep and stop behaving like a cub with a sore head.
Cub?
There are times when I feel distinctly older than you.
There are times when I feel distinctly older than you feel when you feel distinctly older than me. Sort of second childhood with a first mummy. Do you know something? You should never have children.
Some coffee.
For God's sake, put your dressing gown on. Walking around like a whore.
The first thing you ever told me to do was strip naked. Remember, Sergeant? It was an order.
Put it on!
Yes, Sergeant. Anything you say, Sergeant.
I'm sorry.
Good.
No, I mean it, I really am.
I should bloody well think so.
It's just that I'm
What do you
tired.
expect of me? What do you want?
I'll tell you what, I'll take you out tonight, the best place there is.
And then tomorrow you start snapping again. I don't know what you want. I really don't.
I want...
Here I am, stuck in bloody Bordeaux, living with a German sergeant who's old enough to be my father. He can shoot me any time he likes and nobody gives a damn. The bloody resistance think I'm a collaborator. And I have to swear blind to a pack of lies to stop them killing me, so what the hell do you expect?
I want...
Remember what you said. No more questions. Peace and safety for the rest of the war, that's what you said. No more questions. You never bloody stop! Peace! This is peace.
Shall I tell you what I want?
I wish to God you...
I want to make you happy.
You've a damn funny way of showing it.
I don't think you realize what it means to have the power of life and death over somebody you love. Total power makes love almost impossible. If we'd just met in peacetime...
But we wouldn't have. It's only because of the war we're together. So we settle for that, don't we?
I never know, will I? Really?
Does it really matter?
To me it does. Look at me, Nina. I said, to me it does. Nina, when the war ends, whichever way it goes, will you... If I can get a divorce, will you marry me? Will you?
I haven't the faintest idea.
Well, at least you didn't say no. Trouble is, you see, with me, why I get like that is I'm lonely, always have been. I find it rather hard to believe in you. I'm scared you're going to vanish.
You always do it.
What?
Make me feel sorry for you. I always make up my mind not to. Then you always manage it.
And so what do you feel for me? Sorry?
Well, pity.
Pity.
And the funny thing is, it's a nice sort of feeling.
Genuine.
Yes.
Well, pity is one face of love. Perhaps the fairest face of all. Do you know who said that?
Who?
Me, just now.
That grin of yours. Honestly. You look about 14 sometimes.
Yes. What? You must get dressed. You better go out.
Well,
Wherever it is you meet your contact in the resistance. Copy this out and give it to him.
what is it?
Details of the man I took, not much so far. Age about 24, I should think. 6'2", built to match. Thought it was Errol Flynn to start with. But unmistakably English. You found that in my clothes when I was asleep and you copied it out, right?
Why?
Well, if the resistance is to go on believing your story, you better come up with something nice for them, haven't you? That's why you're with me at all, remember? To steal secrets from an infatuated kraut who wants you to stay alive, Nina. Well, by the way, you could tell him he arrived by water.
Oh, we'll just have to put it off then, won't we?
Why?
We can't go around blowing up trains without instructions, can
Instructions from London? Who needs London? An arms train's a bloody arms train. Blow it up.
Look, we agreed with the SOE that
I agreed with the SOE.
Yes, that's what I mean, Voltaire. You agreed with the SOE that
And they
we...
agreed to send a radio link man. They know Rousseau is dead. Why the hell don't they send his replacement?
Well, that's what I'm saying. If London can't even
There's
be bothered
still time.
Damn little. The train leaves on Wednesday. Have to wait a month for another one, maybe two. Look, I say we go it alone.
Go it
Shut
alone.
up.
Go it alone. Let's...
The girl.
Which girl?
The one you told me about with the Abwehr sergeant. Is she genuine?
I think so. Oh, you would.
Yes, I'm not so sure about her.
You agree? Well, I think she is.
Has she passed anything on yet?
Well, no.
Precisely.
Talk of the devil. The lady herself. Shall I go down?
Yes. I'll talk to her. Stefan,
Yes?
she mustn't see me.
Right. Wipe that up. I said wipe it up.
Give your chin a rest, Sonny.
Or would you like a kick in the teeth? Mademoiselle?
Cafe, please.
Yes, mademoiselle.
And do you have a washroom?
Oh, yes, mademoiselle. It's through there. I'll show you if you like. There's someone you mustn't see. Sorry. Orders. Careful, it's very low.
Sit her down.
Here, Nina. Mine is a beam. And some steps. She's brought something.
Give it to me. Where did you get this?
I'm living with a German sergeant.
I do know that.
Who doesn't?
While he was asleep, I went through his pockets. I found that and I copied it.
What made you think it was important?
I don't. I have no idea, but I said I'd bring anything I found.
It is important, if it's true. The new agent. The Abwehr have got him.
Well, that's it then, isn't it? We go it alone.
Maybe that's what Sergeant Gratz wants us to do. Perhaps you didn't find this, Nina. Perhaps he gave it to you.
No,
What does this bit of shorthand mean?
I don't know. I can't read his shorthand. I only copied it.
Only your own, Anne-Marie Poitier?
If you know my name, you know I've been in the resistance from the beginning.
I also know Sergeant Gratz. Clever little bastard. Is he in love with you?
I think so.
I think that's true. I've seen him with her. Sheep in that bare clothing. Little lamb.
Dirty German pig.
Potty about her.
But you're not in love with him, of course.
Of course not.
No?
No.
Odd that such a clever man should think you are.
Oh, he doesn't think so. He hopes I am.
There were 2 airdrops last night. Which one was the Englishman?
I know nothing about that. But I think he came by sea.
It doesn't say that here. Did Gratz tell you that?
No.
Well?
His boots were covered in sand, and his trousers, the bottoms were wet.
I'll bet she had him off him quick enough.
Must be kept from SS at all costs. Why?
Well, I think I can guess. He came home in a rage last week about the SS torturing someone to death before they had a chance to speak.
So he's going to squeeze the juice out of the new boy, is he?
I suppose so. That's his job. But not torture. He never does that.
Other way round, is he, Sergeant Gratz? Likes being whipped.
I don't know who you are, but keep your filthy mouth shut! He's a perfectly ordinary, decent little man.
I shouldn't have thought ordinary, decent little men were quite your type somehow, unless you wear a blindfold in bed, too.
No, I do not. Raoul Pierre Bergier.
I wondered. You recognize the voice?
Harris meetings. You were at 2 of them.
Ears like a bat. It's all right.
Well, Scar's new.
Not many of the resistance have escaped without scars, Anne-Marie. You are pretty rare.
Scars don't always show. And Voltaire. Please use my code name.
All right! Nina! Tell me about ordinary, decent little Sergeant Gratz.
Sleep well. Well, let's start getting down the details, shall we?
121837, Mainwaring, David, Captain, British Army.
Age?
121837, Mainwaring, David, Captain, British Army.
My dear chap, you don't think Germany's going to win the war just because you tell me your age, do you?
121837, Mainwaring, David, Captain, British Army.
Are you that frightened of me? See? Nothing to be afraid of. No, then let's start again. Age?
121837, Mainwaring, David, Captain, British Army.
Mainwaring. Do you think I don't know that you bloody perverts corrupt even your silly names? It's pronounced Mannering.
121837, Mannering, David, Captain, British Army. 121837, Mannering, David, Captain, British Army. 121837.
All right. David. I think you can stand torture. Not by me, by the SS. Because if you don't start talking to the Abwehr, the SS is going to want you, and I doubt if I'll be able to stop them. Do you know exactly what they did to the last radio operator, codename Russo? Shall I tell you? No, I'd rather not. Thought of it makes me want to reach. Of course, you're quite right not to talk. Same thing with me, the other way round. Listen. 10 Commandments is written in every German soldier's playbook. A German soldier, if he is made a prisoner of war, would tell his name and rank if asked. Under no circumstances will he reveal to which unit he belongs, nor will he give any information about German military, political and economic conditions. Neither promises nor threats may induce him to do so. See? Look for yourself. You find my photograph funny?
Now, the first commandment.
Huh?
While fighting for victory, the German soldier will observe the rules of chivalrous warfare. Cruelties and senseless destruction are below his standard. My God. And I thought the English were supposed to be hypocrites.
Oh, no, we can beat you in that as in everything else. Meanwhile, I'm glad you've begun to talk, so let's get down to business, shall we? Age. Well,
in the first place, you can bloody well stand to attention when you're addressing an officer.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. God bless the King. Land of hope and glory. This emerald isle set in the silver sea. Never shall be slaves. And what about nipping down to Trickers and watching the varsity match, old boy? Hey, what?
Second, and you have my permission to take this down.
Jolly decent of you. Thank you, sir.
You only got away with it at the beginning of the war because you're a race of thieving, lying, raping, looting bully boys. And you took us by surprise because, well, we never thought that any nation could sink so stinking low. But now we've got your number, Fritz.
Wolfgang.
And we're going to have the tripes out of you. And you can type that out in triplicate and send it off to Adolf if he can read.
I've sometimes wondered that myself.
And if he can't, well, just you show him which end to wipe with it. And as for you personally, well, you frighten me about as much as the vicar who used to take us for Bible class at my prep school. And if you're not out of my room within 2 minutes flat, I'll bloody well kick you out of it.
Bloody well kick you out of it. Is that all, sir?
That's right, Sergeant. Now, dismiss!
Well. How does that absurd little island go on producing them? So let's start again, shall we? Age?
You're not worth it.
Ever seen anybody shot point blank with a 9mm? Just as well I wasn't worth it, hey, Watson?
Little man, big gun.
Big man, little mind. Permission to speak, sir? I'm beginning to dislike you, sir, and that's a great shame, sir, because my methods of interrogation demand a growing affection between questioned and questioner. So we're going to have to learn to love each other, sir, because if we don't, I'm going to have to break you. Not your body, that'd be easy, but your mind. I'll break your mind. Shouldn't be difficult. After all, there's not all that much of it, is there, sir?
Sergeant Gratz,
Yes?
the colonel wants to see you.
Tell him I'm coming! I'll be back. And back, and back, and back, and back, and back. I once interrogated an Englishman who had letters tattooed on his fingers. The letters of one hand spelled L-O-V-E. Letters on the other hand spelled H-A-T-E. He offered me the wrong hand, as it were. He's now in a camp for the insane.
Come in. Heil Hitler, Sergeant Gratz.
Hitler, Colonel Reichwein.
This is Colonel Clinch of the SS.
Heil Hitler, Herr Colonel.
Hi, Hitler.
Colonel Clinch has a complaint to make, Sergeant. Perhaps you could throw some light on it?
Certainly, sir. May I know the nature of the complaint? Not of the bowels. I trust there's an awful lot of it about.
You don't object if I put the questions, Colonel Reichwein?
Make yourself at home, Colonel Clinch.
Home, that's a long way off. A very long way. But we shall reach it in the end. Never fear. At least some of us will. The chosen. Sergeant, do you recognize either of those?
No, sir, except,
Yes.
well, I hardly like to say it, sir.
Go on.
Well, one of them looks like, if you'll forgive me, a rather crude attempt to caricature the Fuhrer.
Indeed it does. Indeed. Question is, why are there two of them? And who put through an anonymous call to the SS last night that a British agent was to be dropped from an aircraft?
I'm afraid I don't follow you, sir.
No?
No.
Oh. I hoped you would. Indeed, I hope so.
No, sir.
The SS has quite a little dossier on you, Sergeant Gratz. It makes sad reading. You cross our path time and time again. It won't do, you know. Just won't do.
If the Colonel would kindly give me some indication as to what he is talking about.
I could talk of many things, Sergeant. Many. Things of the spirit, things of the soul. The cosmic essence of what the German soul has been, is, and will become. But to the uninitiated I may not. There are things in our order of which even the initiated are not permitted to speak until they have reached a peak of spiritual grace which elevates them to that small number of the highest, the Death's Head SS. Confining myself, therefore, to the crude plane of everyday life, is it not a fact that you arrested a British agent last night?
To be precise, today, sir, at dawn.
He came by sea.
Yes, sir, by submarine.
The British wanted us to think he was coming by air, hence one of the dummies, but the other.
Sir?
Don't aspire to such innocence, Gratz. It is unbecoming. Indeed, it is presumptuous. Second dummy indicates with some degree of certitude that someone on our side, or supposedly on our side, deliberately wished to mislead the SS.
Oh, I think I follow your reasoning, sir.
In short, the Abwehr.
Not the Abwehr, Clinch. Someone in the Abwehr, possibly, but not the Abwehr.
In matter of heresy, I see little point in splitting hairs, Reichwein. But for the sake of brevity, I accept your amendment. Someone in the Abwehr. Well, Sergeant.
Well, sir, since both the dummies came by air, I can only suggest someone in the Luftwaffe.
How did you know the agent was coming by sea?
Well, it was a lucky guess, sir. Since the local resistance circuit is obviously preparing something big, it was equally obvious that London would quickly send a new agent to replace the one that the SS had murdered. The one who so unfortunately died while in the hands of the SS. And since the recent SS record has been so magnificent in chasing airdrops, I thought that perhaps my small contribution might be to watch the sea. And since there are only three, in fact, spots suitable for such a marine landing in the vicinity, it was quite easy to patrol them all. He just happened to arrive at the one where I just happened to be. It was fortuitous, sir. Luck, sir, pure luck.
It is apparent to me, Sergeant, that you have a cunning and devious mind.
The Colonel is too kind.
You live with a Frenchwoman, don't you?
Yes, sir.
She's your mistress.
Yes, sir.
Is this relevant, Clinch?
Sin, by definition, is committed by the sinful. I'm wondering if your Sergeant Gratz has not been warped a little by his sexual proclivities.
But it's no business.
Rather less, I should imagine, than Reich Marshal Goering has been warped by his.
However much or little Reichsmarschall Hermann Wilhelm Goering may contribute to the war effort, he is not, nor could he ever be, a member of the SS. Not even at the lowliest point in our hierarchy, he simply would not be admitted.
I presume you wouldn't wish me to transmit that remark to Berlin?
If you have time on your idle hands, by all means. But Himmler knows already.
I was thinking of Hitler.
Hitler? Ah, yeah. He's useful. Useful. I'd even go so far as to say...
What?
Go so far as to say... Heil Hitler.
Heil Hitler. Heil Hitler.
I shall be watching you, Sergeant Graz. Sure. Even when you can't see me.
He's mad, insane. Did I hear right? The cosmic essence of the German soul, or did he say comic? He's stark, raving potty.
You're right. And there's nothing funny about it, Graz. Men like him are taking over the SS, and the SS are taking over the entire nation. Speaking as one of the uninitiated, I don't relish the prospect. I don't want enemies like that.
No, sir.
Who's this British agent you've got?
He's the new radio operator for the resistance circuit. He's bound to have been briefed on what they're up to.
Now, listen, Graz, I give you as much rope as you like because I've been told to do so, but if you end up by hanging yourself in it, don't expect me to cut you down.
No.
That dummy was sailing damn close to the wind. How did you organize the plane, by the way?
I have a friend in Luftwaffe intelligence, sir. It's just a pity the RAF did the same thing. Colonel Clinch obviously doesn't like being made to look an even bigger fool than he is. Pity we couldn't spare these, sir.
Heil Hitler! Will you stop it, Graz? I have a scruffy chair in a scruffy university back home, and I intend to park my scruffy ass in it when this bloody war's over, so I don't want any trouble, understand? Another thing. This French bit you're living with. I don't like it, Graz.
I must point out, sir, that many German soldiers are living
Not
with French...
German intelligence men, Sergeant. That's the point.
Well, that is exactly the point, sir. She's highly useful to my work.
In what way?
Passing on information to the resistance circuit.
Doing what?
Well, only information that I want passed on, sir. Once I'd made her believe that I was in love with her, the rest was easy.
That's it.
Yes.
The truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes.
Nothing like the bloody truth. He doesn't keep her locked up. If she doesn't like it, why did she stay with him? Why didn't she make a break for it?
Because he'd find me and he'd kill me.
But you said he was in love with you.
That's why he'd kill me.
Bollocks.
You don't know. You don't have his kind of pride to wound.
I say she's too dangerous. God, she even knows who I am now.
And me. More to the point, gentlemen. Me.
I knew that already.
You didn't know I was here.
She hasn't betrayed me. You don't count, Topperty. If you did, you'd be in a German labor camp at your age. I say she's got to go. No.
I hate saying it, but I agree with Claude. She's too dangerous.
2 votes to 1.
Since when has the resistance been a democracy? I say what happens to her. This agent Graz has got. I want to know his code name. Find out.
I'll try.
You'd better succeed. Because if it's Cadet, he's the best there is. And if London's in the best there is, it must be bloody important. In which case, Nina, you really have a chance to prove whose side you're on.
How?
If it's Cadet, we need him. Get him out. You can get ordinary, decent little Sergeant Graz to arrange his escape, surely.
Good morning. Do we love each other this morning?
Are you one of the Nazi Party queers?
Oh, no. Far from it, I'm afraid. Oh, when I say I'm afraid, I mean, I'll tell you something about myself. I don't understand women. I love them, but I just do not understand them.
Yes, I can imagine.
You find women easy, do you? You married?
Nope.
No, of course not. Only too easy.
Well, I don't complain.
Neither do they.
Not that I've heard.
Can I ask you, when did you first... How old were you when you first, the real thing?
15.
15, my God. I was a virgin till I was married, 23. That's why I got married. She seduced me, actually, my wife. I felt so flattered I married her. Dear me, I really felt a man at long last. A great feeling that was. It lasted about a week after the wedding. I can't imagine you coming up against a problem like that. Too easy, all too easy. Can you remember your mother kissing you goodnight?
Can I what?
Remember your mother kissing you goodnight?
Well, it won't help you win the war, but yes, I do remember my mother kissing me goodnight.
Thank you. Would you be surprised to know that the woman I'm living with at the moment shows a remarkable interest in you? I say remarkable because she's never, as far as I know, set eyes on you. Yet she started asking me questions about you, in a subtle sort of way, of course, but I've noticed. Now, why do you think that should be? Can you emit radiations even through the brick walls of a cell?
Oh, rats, do go and get knotted. There's a good chap.
Try it. Try it now. Imagine a woman of 20, a girl, perhaps I should say, a remarkably beautiful girl, I should certainly say, French, quarter Jewish, one must be precise about such things these days. Highly intelligent, highly. Now, let's see what else. Oh, yes, she hates Germans, including perhaps me. Now, emit your radiations, cadet, and tell me what you get back, huh? Anything?
Are you out of your mind, Sergeant?
I suppose. About Nina, I suppose perhaps I am, yes. Have you never felt like that about any woman?
I should bloody well hope not.
What a very positive man you are. Positive, yes, I think it's the right word. As for man, precise. Bullseye. Double top and game. Good show. Wizard prang.
Look, you know that camp for the insane where you sent the Englishman with the tattooed fingers? Well, I think you ought to join him. He may be able to help you.
Well, I appreciate that suggestion in the kindly spirit it's offered, but unfortunately it doesn't exist. One of my fantasies, one of my many fantasies.
You know, I've never really believed in them, but I do think that you're a case for the head shrinkers. I really do.
Oh, it's such a pity Freud was Jewish, but he was. So the only person I can ask, since you're here, why don't I remember my mother kissing me goodnight?
You give me a feeling.
What?
Of cobwebs in a tomb.
To which you have no key.
I don't want one, Sergeant.
The whole idea repels you, does it?
You make me shudder.
Well, what are you frightened of? The cobwebs, the tomb, me, or of yourself?
Now, look.
Yeah? What?
But there's got to be something in the Geneva Convention or your bloody paybook against this kind of thing.
Why is my French mistress such a beautiful, fresh young woman? Why is she so interested in you? Why?
Look, I really think you're crackers. Stark staring round the twist.
At our very private time of night when we are joined in a manner so deeply personal to me that you may not appreciate it because such things have always come so easily to you. Why, at that very time, does she think of you instead of me? Why?
Look, how the hell am I
Perhaps
supposed...
you were lovers in London. She spent some time in London before the war went. 38, 39, when she was a student, when she was 15. Oh, I say, what a coincidence. 15's the very age you mentioned. Her name is Anne-Marie Poitier. Do you remember?
Look, go and work it off, will you?
Oh!
Have a quick run round the block. Or go and ask Matron for a cold bath.
You do know her?
I don't!
Then why is she so interested in
Look,
you?
I've never set eyes on Anne-Marie, whatever her bloody name is, here, London, or anywhere. Now, have you got that, Sergeant? Never! And what's more, I won't put up with being interrogated by a nutcase who seems intent...
What? Cadet? You've accepted that name 3 times now.
You bloody scheming
Yeah, well, didn't take long, did it? Exactly 5 minutes since I came into your cell, I beg your pardon, your room, sir, and we've already established that your code name is Cadet. Well, I anticipated there might be a rather long and awkward silence after that, so I brought a couple of games I thought we could play. Now, which would you prefer? Chess or snakes and ladders? Well, let's assume you have at least average intelligence. We'll take the chess, shall we? Would you like to meet her, my young French mistress? I know why you're here, by the way. The Famchon works. Now you're wondering whether that's a lucky guess or whether I have my own private informant, perhaps even in London. Well, it could be a guess. It's pretty obvious, isn't it? Of all the production plants in this area that we naughty Nazis have pinched since the war, Famchon is easily the most important. And the biggest shipment ever leaves for Germany on Wednesday by train. Now, I should imagine the Mackie would dearly love to blow up that train. What do you have, black or white? Oh, we'll toss for it. I'll call Tails. Tails it is. I'll take white. The SS have given me a horror of black. Now then, let's see. Pawn to King 4. Are you sure you've never met her before? Anne-Marie Poitier? Or perhaps you recognise her better by her code name, Nina. Ring a bell, Nina. Black pawn to King 4. Oh. Conventional opening, conventional reply. Cautious. I thought you might start more flamboyantly. I think you'd enjoy it, you know. Meeting Nina, I mean. You're very much the type of man she really wants, I think, but then I suppose you're the sort of man that every woman wants. Pawn to King's Bishop 4. Well, let's see if you take it. You know, there's something strange about that arms train leaving on Wednesday. Something unusual, top secret. Even I don't know what it is. I can't find out, which suggests to me that it isn't just your common garden arms shipment. Pawn takes pawn. I see. You're in a mood to do battle, are you? Right. Good. Anyway, I don't see why the Mackie can't blow up their own arms train without the help of a top agent from London. Baker Street, West 1, to be precise. I think Bishop to Bishop 4. Now, let's see what you'll do. Pawn to Queen's Knight 4. Oh, you're prepared to do a swap, are you? Well, so am I. I'm a very reasonable man when it comes to making a bargain, like arranging your escape. Bishop takes Knight's pawn. Yes, I think that's a fair exchange. Honours even so far.
What are you talking about?
Let's see what you do. Pure Queen to Rook 5 would put me in check, but it would be just a little bit dangerous. I wonder if you have the courage.
Look, you said a bargain, my escape. Now, what bargain?
Of course. How could I have doubted your courage? Queen to Rook 5 it is. Check. Excuse me, this is really getting rather interesting. The obvious move here is King to Bishop 1.
Look, if you don't tell me what you're on about, I'll shove that stinking bishop down your bloody throat.
But it would be rather a defensive move on my part. On the other hand, I'm in danger, aren't I?
Now, what bargain?
When you picked up the board and all the pieces and put them back nicely, I'll tell you. You know, the fact that I can't remember my mother kissing me goodnight, whereas you can, suggests that perhaps she never did. Perhaps she wasn't very fond of me. Perhaps that accounts for the difference in our attitude to women now. You expect their love as a matter of course, whereas I suppose I expect to be rejected. We all get out of life what we expect, I think. Sometimes I believe that that's the greatest error of Christianity. It teaches us that we get what we deserve. We don't. We get what we expect. Don't you agree?
There. Now.
In order, please. Now, what I have in mind entails your meeting Nina. Now, of all the many dangers I'll be running, that perhaps is the most dangerous of all. But I must know, I must.
You must know what?
No, Master David. I took your knight's pawn. I'll attribute that to carelessness rather than dishonesty.
What must you know?
You must make me a promise first.
What?
On your honour as an English gentleman, you must promise not to break my spectacles. I'm extremely short-sighted. Almost impotent without them.
Hello, Ebbe. I'd like to speak to Sergeant...
Promise me they won't make a noise. There's nothing to be frightened of, Nina. My name's Cadet. Promise.
Dead.
That's what most of the noise out there is about. At least it's being made by the SS. Well, he was right about you. You are. You really are. What a surprising little chap he is.
Who?
Your myopic little German friend, Sergeant Gratz.
My word. He certainly packs a punch.
Are you fully conscious, Gratz? Because I have something to say to you.
Thank goodness you didn't break my specs.
Get out. Now listen, Gratz, I'm going to throw the whole book at you, every word in it. And if the big brass wants you shot, as far as I'm concerned, good riddance.
So before you say anything hasty...
Hasty? With half the SS in France out there looking for him, they outnumber my men by 20 to 1.
I doubt if they'll find him, sir.
Bastards must have been watching this building.
Yeah.
How often have I told you to have a guard with you at interrogations?
Guards produce the wrong atmosphere for confidences.
You think you can do what you damn well please, don't you? Not anymore, you can't. Your roving days are over. The one-man show's at an end.
I must ask you to trust me a little while longer.
Trust you? And end up with a bullet in my back like your last commanding officer, Gratz? No bloody fear, not on your life. And I mean your life.
I could explain Colonel von Gebhardt's death to you, but that would entail your understanding something about the nature of love. And I doubt...
Love? Love? We're at war, Sergeant.
That's what it's all about. Love is what war's really about. Didn't you know that?
Until I decide what to do with you, you're suspended from further duty.
Love! Love! That's what war is really all about! That's what all the killing and the murder and the suffering is for! Didn't you know that? To find love at the end of it all, to find who can give love and who can accept it. Love! Love! Shall I spell it out for you? L-O-V-E! Just see!
I think perhaps you better report sick, Sergeant Gratz. Yes, I think that would be the best answer. You're suspended from further duty, do you understand?
So the question is, can I trust you?
In what way?
Look, I made a deal with Gratz. He knew he couldn't break me, but he also knew that I had certain information which had to be passed on to the resistance. So the deal was that I come here, which is the last place that anyone would think of looking for me, and give you the message to pass on. But then, of course, you'd also have to tell Gratz what it was.
Oh, why don't you tell the resistance yourself?
Have you got any idea just how many people are out there looking for me? Gratz sorted that so that I'd have to come here. He even drew me a map of which bloody rooftops to climb over.
He sent you to me.
Don't you realize that I daren't move from here?
Must have had some other reason.
Can I trust you just to make sure that Voltaire gets the right message and then give Gratz the wrong one?
I don't want to.
Look, the Germans are developing some
Stop
kind...
it! I don't want to know.
You're not really in love with that pot-bellied little Romeo, are you?
No.
And just whose bloody side are you on, Nina?
Nobody's. I won't do anything for anybody. Nothing. I just want to stay alive.
You cowardly little bitch.
You don't understand. I never meant to get involved. It's all too big for me. I can't run and hide and be captured and tortured. I can't. I just can't.
It's all been too much for you, hasn't it? Poor kid. But I understand you, Nina. And everything's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right.
It's all so predictable. So predictable. Oh, you just had to know, didn't you? You just had to know. Oh, it's funny, really. So what? Can't you see the funny side of it? It's really very funny. Oh, no. Oh, no. What did I say? Almost impotent without them. Oh, my God, it gets funnier by the minute. L-O-V-E. Not crying now, are you, Nina?